Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, for a limited amount of time, you and your whole family can save 50 pounds per person. That's a total of 200 pounds for a family of four.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And
Welcome
welcome
back.
back to Late Entry.
Welcome back to Late Entry, everybody. Hosted as always by RBF Kyle
How we doing, people?
and your boy Double Dose. I think we'll be having Toph and Ant joining us later in the show. But we're gonna get started. We've got a fun show for you guys tonight. We've only got about two sports topics, and then we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, let's start right off with the sports ones. Knock these out, so we can get into the fun.
Into the nitty gritty.
Two, uh, I guess breaking news situations from the NFL. We have Adam Thielen just got traded back to the Vikings. I know they've been working on trying to get this happening for a while. Could not agree on the terms, but they finally got it done. So Thielen is going home. What were your thoughts on this?
Yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't keep him in Dynasty now because he was kind of like on the fence for me because I thought him and Bryce Young, he's going to be one of the only options. I mean, he's going to be the number 3 guy. I mean, I guess with Jordan Addison missing some time, this is good for him. I think this is just cool for the Vikings. This is good for their locker room. This is good for Jettas, who gets to have his boy back. So I think it's awesome. I don't know that we should necessarily expect 2020 Adam Thielen, 2017 Adam Thielen, but I do think I do think he's going to make some sort of an impact. He's going to be a person that JJ can rely on, just like Bryce could. So yeah, he gets open, man. So look out. 32 years young, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world, but they had made it clear for a while that they were looking for another receiver. They were looking in a lot of different places trying to figure one out. Um, I think it's Kendrick Bourne that just got released from the Patriots today. I know he had asked for his release, but they were looking at potentially bringing him in. So it's like, while we don't think that he's probably going to do too much, there is a reason that they were looking for another receiver. So
Right.
we'll see what
Right.
happens. Yeah, like you mentioned, Addison being out for was it 3 games
3 or 4.
suspension?
Yeah.
I think it's three, but yeah, obviously he'll be big during those first 3 weeks, and then throughout the rest of the season, I guess we'll see. It is a nice story to see him going back home. It's crazy. A bunch of people just went home. Keenan Allen is back home with the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Amari Cooper is back with the Raiders. And now Thielen's back home. It's like, what year is this?
Yeah, for real.
But it is
Keenan
happy,
Allen could be
especially.
nasty. Just saying.
Yeah,
Keenan Allen could be freaking. I mean, what he and Justin had was something special. And it was weird that it even split up. I know he was getting old, and I know he wanted a payday, and the Bears had the opportunity to do that. So they did, but obviously didn't work out. And he's back.
the Amari Cooper one to me, I feel like makes the least amount of sense, just because for all these guys, it's nice to see as they're getting up in their age. Like maybe you got maybe a year left, maybe 2 years left, and that's like, all right, let's try to go back home, end it all where it started. And for I guess Herbert, or not for Herbert, for Keenan Allen and for Thielen, they both are on teams that are competing. Like
Mm-hmm.
both of those teams made the playoffs last year. Like I have reasons to feel good about themselves. Whereas the Raiders, it's year one of a new everything. Gino there for the first year, Pete Carroll there for the first year. They did get Genty, but it's like I don't know how much winning you guys are doing in that division too.
And Cooper was kind of like asking to get out of there too. The first, like when he was there the first time, like he wasn't
Oh
really
yeah,
that thrilled to be there. You could see it in both his play, and I think he even said it at one point and requested one officially, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think his where he really made a name was the Cowboys with Dak Prescott. If he really wanted to go home, it would have been to the Cowboys.
you're saying Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper, yeah, because that's where
I,
he really started popping. Like he was good
yeah,
in Oakland, but his connection with Dak was something different for like 2 years there.
but
So
they've got
yeah, they're
CD and
so.
they've
I
got
mean,
Pickens. You know what I mean?
they got Mingo still, or the guy they
I think
picked up in free agency last year that Jerry Jones was super excited about.
I
I don't
forgot
even
about
think he's.
that. I
I don't
I
even think he's
literally
on the
forgot
team.
that happened. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right. So for the other piece of news, I would like to come out here and say you're welcome to everybody doing your fantasy drafts still. You're welcome from me. Last night, after waiting as many rounds as possible, was in a situation that the only person that made sense for me to draft at this point was Rashee Rice, thinking that he was going to get hopefully a 4-game suspension and that he was going to play the first several weeks of the season. And what wound up happening? I drafted him last night. Today it comes out. Rashee Rice suspended 6 games. So
Oh no.
for everyone waiting for some Rashee Rice clarity, you're welcome from me that I got that done. So 6 games. I would heard a lot from like the insiders thinking it was probably going to be like 4. So the fact that it is 6 is a little surprising to me. I can't say it's not deserved, but it finally puts to bed the fact, and I think we talked about this previously about the fact of like how is he allowed to play? Like in what situation does that happen to where he is still allowed to come out there and play, knowing that this is coming? And
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you posed that question. So why did you draft him?
look,
What if you're I mean, I know the NFL is an F effed up league, but like come on.
okay,
You're a smart GM.
listen. Let me tell you where I drafted him at. I
All right. Well,
drafted
that
Rashee
might make a
Rice.
difference.
I drafted him in the 8th round.
Uh, okay. I
I
would have
drafted him
liked
in the
10th.
eighth
I
round.
would have liked 10th.
The
But
guys that
eighth,
were
eighth,
available, were not too much better. But the thing is if it's 6 games and then he gets to play the rest of the season. So then I've got 6 more
yeah,
games of,
you got him in the
arguably wide receiver
playoffs.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
you know what I mean. I'm not feeling too bad about it, but
You
it's just
can't put him on
ironic
IR
that
though. You just got to waste a roster spot.
just
That's the
gotta
worst
waste it.
part about our suspension.
Hey, you know what? My team ain't looking too shabby though. You know what I mean? I wound up walking away. This is a 12-man league. I wound up walking away with Devon Acham, Travion
Uh,
Henderson, and Amarian Hampton all on the
that's a
same
good
team.
running back room. That's a good
I,
running back room. Give
I'm
me your
I'm
other wide receivers.
I'm craving for success. Nico Collins, Devonta Smith,
Okay, okay,
not too
okay.
shabby. A
Yeah,
little Bo next at quarterback action.
you cooking like the Rizzler right now. Yeah.
Man, a little something light. Um, yeah. Did you have any other thoughts about Rashee Rice, or we want to keep
um,
it pushing?
no, I mean not too much. I just I hope he gets himself on the right path because I mean with just not letting this legal stuff come into his career anymore because he is such a promising NFL star. Um, so I wish him the best. Absolutely. Hopefully he wins you a Super Bowl.
Appreciate you, man. I can only win because you're not in that league now.
Yeah, that's right.
You were my kryptonite
I'm the
before.
Spencer killer. Yeah.
For real. Let me tell everybody who's listening to this, Kyle and I are in a dynasty league together. For years, his name was only want to beat Spence. And he did that shit repeatedly. I would be running off crazy and then get hit with that. All right, let's move on over to onto the funny stuff, dog. So I'm sure everyone heard all of the uproar that basically Cracker Barrel was changing their name, or not their name, but their logo. They
Yeah.
literally are called Cracker Barrel. They took the cracker and the barrel off of the fucking logo, dog. It was just as a dude sitting there with the barrel in the little what is that, mustard yellow, and they took that off of there, and then it just said Cracker Barrel on it. They lost all their swag, or as the kids nowadays call aura. Um, but yeah, it was stupid. And then what was even stupider is like nobody asked for this, and everybody hated it. You had people on the right talking about this is cancel culture. People on the left were like, "We don't give a fuck." Like nobody asked
This is
for you to
cancel
change
culture.
Cracker Barrel's name. And so it was really hilarious, like just watching this whole thing. Everybody's pissed off. I'm like, who did you do this for? And then after what is it, probably about a week and a half of everyone in the world killing them for this, I saw a tweet pop up today. We thank our guests for sharing your voices and love for Cracker Barrel. We said we would listen, and we have. Our new logo is going away, and our old timer will remain. At Cracker Barrel, it's always been and will always be about serving up delicious, warm food.
All
All of
right.
that,
Isn't that
all
what it
of
was
that to
up?
walk it back.
Yeah. Isn't that what it was
Uh,
always about? Was just serving us delicious warm food? Come on,
I
Cracker
thought so.
Barrel.
I thought so. And you gotta see old timers sitting there looking at you like, who's this nigga in the corner over there? Like, I also heard, I'm not sure if they're changing it back or not, but I heard that they were changing like their inside, doing a renovation, removing all of the, like, you know how you go inside, they got like a little shop in the front, like
Yeah,
that's part of the
they got
that's
that stuff rusting down on top of your plate. Yeah.
no, I'm talking about like the shop you have to walk through.
Oh, that
That's
shop. Yeah, yeah. I thought you were
yeah,
talking about
that's
that stuff that's hanging above you while you're eating, just like
oh
giving
yeah.
you some extra seasoning.
Dog, I was at a Waffle House one time in Ohio, and I was like, I had to move tables because literally, like right in front of me, there was a drip in their ceiling. It was dripping
Oh
down right in front of my
no.
plate. I was like, yeah, get me the hell up
No.
out of here. Um,
That's a Waffle House for you though.
yeah, that is the House of Waffles would be nothing else without. But yeah, man, I feel like the little shop that they had in the front of Cracker Barrel, I feel like that's like added to the charm of it. And it's like I hate all of the minimalist stuff that's happening now, like all of the logos that are changing. McDonald's, I think it was Taco Bell. I had a list of it that I can't find right now. But basically, like, yeah, I don't understand why everything's trying to go more minimalist and look. I don't. They think it's futuristic or what, but it's like I personally like brands that have personality, and I like seeing them all there. And so the fact that it feels like we're losing the heart of society when everything changes is just like the name. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it feels very bland. Feels I mean, yeah, everybody knows when you see that old dude just like propped up on the barrel like, "Oh shit. All right, we got Cracker Barrel at the next exit, kids. Let's go." Um
Hey,
those biscuits will make you want to slap your mama, I hear. So,
um, yeah, dude, I hate the minimalist stuff. They're trying to make all of the companies look like Cybertrucks, which
that is a great analogy. Every
trying to
company's
make
just
all of them look like
going, yeah.
Cybertrucks, dog.
Every company's cooking like a white mom. They're just doing no seasoning, bro.
No
Just
season.
straight bland.
Just the blandest food ever.
Uh,
All
sorry,
right.
mom.
Um, let's get into. I'm trying to decide what we want to do next. We got a few different fun ones. Okay, let me run this craziness by you. Um, there was. I have no idea if this is recent or not recent. I saw this pop up on my timeline 2 days ago. It's from on Twitter from creepy.org, who I don't follow, but it wound up on my timeline. Louisiana teacher has pleaded guilty to serving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. It's apparently not recent. In 2022, she was sentenced to 41 years in prison for her crimes.
Um, before we even respond about this, shout out Peter. It's your first time in the live stream. Thank you for tuning in for this topic specifically. Spencer, can you repeat that one more time for everybody?
uh,
For our first timer here, please repeat what you just said.
Louisiana teacher has pleaded guilty to serving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. In 2022, she was sentenced to 41 years in prison for her crimes.
Thank you guys. That's been another episode of Late Entry. We'll see you.
And you made me say that shit twice. I didn't want to say it the first time. I didn't want to say it the first time. Oh, hell no. Nah. Peter said that's one moist cupcake. You are a nasty son of a bitch, Peter. That is awful. Bro, that was that's one of the nastiest things I've ever read before.
Disgusting.
41 years is not enough time.
No.
40 that is somebody that needs to be behind. Like, bro, you are like, there's no place in the society for a person like that. They need to put that motherfucker in the gulag. It's no escape. No escape. What
bro, imagine being the student. You're on the football team and you're like, oh hell yeah, cupcakes, and you're like, these are freaking good, and you eat 3 of them, and then you find this out.
Oh yeah,
like,
dude, that would
come on, bro.
That would cause me to absolutely crash out.
Oh, I would. Yeah, that'd be the end of my football career. I'll tell you that. I'd take up MMA or something.
Yeah, dude. I just want to know what kind of what goes through the mind of a person to do something like that. Like, hey, you know what's going to bang? Me putting nut in all these cupcakes. Like, bro,
Honey,
what?
put it all in this mason jar. All
Yo,
right.
Peter going crazy in the chat. I'm not reading none of this out loud. I'm not reading none of this out loud. They need to put Peter on a fucking watch list.
Oh man. Oh man, I love you, Pete. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
I know this is one of my very good friends, and I'm uh this is not a good look for me in front of my co-host.
Hey, you didn't have to even own that. I could have gone my whole life not knowing who this guy was. You're the one who's like, yeah, that guy
I
right there.
know
That's
this
me.
dude. Great guy. Wave at him every day as I'm driving by. I swear
Oh
he's a
my
good
God.
dude. No, he is.
Um,
He's being a yeah.
yeah, no. What would you do? What would you do if you found that out? Like if you like found out like that your kid was at school and this was happening.
I just went to a different place for a second there. You just saying that. I don't want to know what I do is I guess the real answer. Um yeah, I mean, this isn't like take that up with the school board type thing. Like this is all right, parents, let's bring this into our own hands. And
Yeah.
we're
You
gonna put semen in a bunch of cupcakes and shove it in. All right, never mind.
all right. Well, you're on the watch list now too.
No, I'm serious. Like the crash out would be unreal.
Oh yeah. Like you probably would have to just go to that person's house by yourself and just handle that.
I think I'd have to ask my wife to put me in a straight jacket and just be like, keep me in a room
That bitch
for
need
the
to be in
next
a
3 days.
straight jacket. That bitch need to
Well,
be in a
but
straight jacket. That's crazy.
uh,
Um. All right. So let's get on to some more craziness. Are you ready for this? Burbank police have rearrested. Oh shit. Lutofio, what's good?
hey, welcome to
Yo,
late
yo, yo.
entry. We got a late entry from Lutopio.
What jersey are you wearing? Is that a Broncos jersey?
That's Tim Tebow.
This is Malik Neighbors.
Oh man.
Wait, what? What color scheme is that?
This is like the throwback. So
Oh, okay,
stand up.
okay.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a spin. Do a spin for us.
It's that
Swing.
filter he's got because isn't that's actually red on your side,
Yeah.
right? It looks
Oh,
orange
it's
over
red.
here.
Okay,
Ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
it looks
Red, white, blue.
super orange. Okay,
No, it's
it
red.
looks like Bronco Bronco orange.
Broncos country.
Well, it's not.
Yes, sir. Let's ride. Let's ride.
F it, we'll do it live.
Put this
All
down
right.
a little bit.
Toph, you joined at the perfect time.
Okay.
We're about to talk about. We're talking about some crazy people.
Okay.
So Burbank police have rearrested Khalees Karen Crowder. Oh,
Keep going. You good?
okay. Police have rearrested. Now this is important. Rearrested Khalees Karen Crowder, 38, after report of yet another butt sniffing incident inside a store in Burbank. Officials confirmed to KTLA on Friday. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this the first time. We were going to talk about this, and we wound up something else happened. But this dude got arrested before in a Barnes and Noble for sniffing butts. This dude is a serial butt sniffer. Like his thing is he goes to stores and sniffs people's asses. And they caught him. He's out on bail, and they just rearrested him for doing the same shit again. Serial butt sniffer. Toph, how do you handle something like this, man?
You should have stayed locked up. You know, sometimes you'll try to, bet on this a human being and say, you know what? Some people deserve a second chance. Another, you just say everybody deserves a second chance. Some people don't. It depends on the infraction. On this case, something is, just heinous, weird. Just flat out disgusting. He don't need a second chance. There's no hope for him.
Heinous. It's the fucking SBU.
Nah, he got to go, man. That's just weird.
No, what's crazy, Toph? This is
No
the
last
second
chances for
chance.
him.
This is the rearrest. You got arrested while
Like I
on.
said, he should have been just one and done. One
Think
Bruh.
and
twice.
done.
Shame on that booty, man.
Serial butt sniffer. That he needs to be locked up in the gulag right with fucking old girl from the last story. That's crazy.
No gulag tokens for him.
No.
Nope, you just gotta stay there.
This guy
Kyle?
sounds pretty cool to me.
Don't even get no rocks either.
Kyle, how do you think they need to handle him?
I said this guy sounds pretty cool to me. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
How do you kick somebody after
I just,
show?
I just wanted to see y'all's reaction. Yeah, no,
Everybody-
if you're
hold
into
on.
sniffing butts, find a girl that will let you sniff her butt. Like that's what I gotta say. Like, why you gotta go be a serial butt sniffer? Like, find a
I
scent
think
you
that-
like and stick to it.
Well,
Like,
two things.
Me personally, I like sandalwood Yankee candles. Thank God I am not the type of person that likes to sniff poopy. I'm grateful for that. But there are some people that are out there, they like to sniff poopy, that happens. So for those people, you should find a person that's okay with that. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's room out there for everyone, right? It's 2025. It's a big world.
This is some of your nastiest work, Kyle.
I mean, you're bringing up some wild shit. I had to just take it even crazier. Obviously, I think this is freaking ridiculous. I'm messing around.
In the chat, let us know what you think needs to happen to this lady. You're talking about if you're into sniffing butts, why don't you find somebody and just sniff their butt? Two things. First of all, somebody with the brain set of I like to go into stores and sniff butts. There's a possibility that finding a girlfriend is hard for him. Like, that might not be the most desirable person.
Yeah. There's someone out there there's 8 billion of us, man. Somebody out there is cool with it.
Second of all, there's a possibility that he like a different sense. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he doesn't want the same butt to sniff forever. Maybe he want to go like smell a different kind of flowers. Like, what's this one like?
Now he's getting wild.
I'm just.
Yeah, you're right. Like a different hey, sometimes you want a Crunch bar, sometimes you want a Heath bar, sometimes you want to sometimes you want a Hershey's. It's what it is.
We're gonna keep the wildness rolling. We're gonna go on to the next one. So this No Contact Brits posted a picture from a Daily Star headline. It says Sexpert shares 4 simple words you should always say during sex. And No Context Brit said wrong answers only. So I would like to hear from you guys. The 4 worst words you can hear while having sex.
One of them I
You
can't
going
say.
first?
I'll let you guys say it, but I can't. If I heard that, I'd be like, whoa. But
That's strike 3. You're gone.
thank y'all, everybody. I'm out. No. I'll go first here. Yeah, 4 words. One, honest to God. One thing I've thought about this for a long time. Like, you can say yeah, you can say oh yeah, but as soon as you say yup, like, and you put like, if someone was like, oh yup, I'd think that was freaking ridiculous. Like, I'd be right out of it.
That's not 4 words.
Oh, you're saying 4? I thought you
Like
were saying like 4 different. Okay, all right.
No, 4 simple words you should always say during sex, like a phrase.
So you're saying
phrase.
the worst 4 words in
Yeah.
a phrase.
Like,
Okay.
Is it in yet? 4 words.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
I don't feel it. Yeah, that's.
I don't feel it. Toph?
Condom broke.
2 words,
Let's get
but
you
has
2.
the levity of 1,000.
Wait, what's this bump?
Oh God.
Ew, what's that smell?
That's fine.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one. You can blame the septic tank for all you fellas out there. Blame the septic tank.
Toph, what else you got for us?
What you want?
I want to hear. I
Is
want to
that
hear
a
the
fish
4 worst
market? I
words.
think that's 5 words, but
Some more
What
words.
smells like fish?
yeah, there you go.
I don't think I got any more.
No.
Condom
Nope.
broke was it.
Yeah, that was
Condom
it.
broke.
Oh wait, hold
Oh,
on. I got
God.
one for you.
Yep.
Are you on the pill?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you'd want to hear that before sex, not in the middle.
Before I need to know.
Should I pull out is another one you probably don't want to
Yeah.
hear as a female.
Oh shit, husband's home.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Are we done yet? That's a good one. Let's see you, Tony.
Is that Tony?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's
Are
funny
we
as hell.
done yet?
Shout out Tony. That's hilarious.
Wait, who's that watching?
Oh
hell no.
God. Oh God, we don't want to go there.
Oh God.
How about he
All right.
was bigger?
Ah,
Yeah, that's foul too.
that's. Oh my God. Anything else, or is that it?
I think we should
Good
stop
morning,
while we're
ladies.
ahead.
What the hell? Oh, he was commenting on the fish market. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
from
morning, ladies.
from Afro. What is that? Afro Man.
Afro Man. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy rap.
Yeah.
All right.
All
On
right.
to on to the next one. So
Easy segue.
where did it go? One of these airlines, which I will tell you in just a second, is oh, here we go. Southwest Airlines will require plus size passengers to purchase 2 seats starting in 2026. Do you guys think this is fair or unfair? Latofio?
I was just about to say I'm gonna let Toph go first.
Fair, unfair. I don't think it matters. It just is what it is. You could think inflation, our current market, something you just got to deal with. So, unless you got your own PJ, they're standard. That's the standard. So, we got to deal with it.
Okay, but no feelings either way on if it's
Nope.
on if you like that move. Nope.
I don't fly anyway, so don't matter to me.
Hey. Okay.
The
Kyle?
way I feel about it, we have to draw a line somewhere. I saw a TikTok influencer, an overweight TikTok influencer, talking about how hallways should be wider all across America, so that she doesn't feel so cramped up walking next to skinny people. And I'm like, you're asking people to restructure like billions and billions of dollars of architecture so that you can be more comfortable walking down a hallway. How about like we lay off the freaking all right. Like just there's a line you have to draw when somebody is overweight versus sick, like mentally sick with and addicted to food. You have to draw a line there. We shouldn't sugarcoat that. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I think that there needs to be a line drawn with, like, we can't cater to the people that are 600 pounds because that's letting everyone know it's okay to be 600 pounds. And I know that 600-pound people aren't really getting on flights, so that's a different story. But like the 400-pound, 300-pound people that can't fit in one seat, like, unfortunately, like, you can't fit there and you're ruining the fellow passenger's time by taking up that seat. So unfortunately, it is what it is.
I would say, because I'm largely agree with you. It's okay for them if you choose to be 600 pounds. That's cool. Like I wouldn't say that we can't say that's not okay. It's like that's their life. So, but
Sure, yeah.
going with that though, yeah, I think that most things are designed for like the average person, and I would think that you've got to be able to have you got to be able to have some sort of accessibility option. But like, you remember we talked about like a while back the rapper Dank Demos, who was suing Uber because the Uber driver, or maybe it was Lyft, didn't want to let her get in the car, um, and because she was too big to fit in it. But it was like Uber has the option for an Uber XL, but Uber XL, you got to pay more for it. So it's kind of the same thing in this situation here. Is like there is still an option. We're saying, not saying that you can't flight, but if you take up 2 seats, you probably gotta buy 2 seats. Like I would be super pissed to get on a plane and be like, all right, here's my seat, here's your seat, and you have in my seat. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not. It'd be one thing if you were like, all right, they can't fly, but there still is an option. The option is just you got to pay more because you need more space, which does make sense to me.
100%. Yeah. It's what it is.
All right. Toph, you have anything you want to talk about tonight before we get into all due disrespect?
Oh yeah, we got my picks.
Oh, you got the parlays already?
I do have them.
Toph's first. You got week one picks?
Because we've got college football this weekend.
Yep.
You're right.
Oh.
Drop it on us, pal.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we got some good ones here.
Welcome.
So this is the first week. We're gonna record how many games I get right. I'm gonna pick, depending on how the weeks go, at least 3 to 5 games. I got my picks here, so I'm gonna start off with the bang. We got the big one: Texas versus the reigning national champion Ohio State. 1 versus 3. Unfortunately, I got to go against one of my teams. I think Texas is going to dog walk Ohio State.
Really?
I don't think it's even going to be close. The spread's at 1.5. I think Texas is going to win by, I'm going to say 10.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
Ohio State, but I think Texas is going to go into Columbus and hand them an L on week 1. This is the beginning of the Arch Manning arc. Number 2, we have number 4, Clemson versus LSU. Clemson is a heavy favorite this year. Pretty much our whole team came back. This is Dabo's year to redeem himself. He's had a couple of down years the past couple of years. He has an amazing defense. Clemson probably has the best defense in the nation, and it's not even close. LSU, high-powered offense. Garrett Nussmeier, he came back. He has a loaded receiver core led by Aaron Anderson. Probably the fastest team in the nation. It's going to be a track meet anytime LSU takes the field. I think Clemson's defense just too much for LSU. I just don't see LSU winning this game, unfortunately. So I'm going to take Clemson over LSU. And then I think this is the Monday night game. We got Notre Dame against Miami.
How much is Clemson winning by?
I'm going to say 7.
Okay.
Not by much, but this part doesn't matter. It's just my picks here.
Okay.
I just got to pick the winner here. And we got Monday night, Marcus Freeman, number 6 Notre Dame, going against Miami. Carson Beck, formerly the quarterback for Georgia, he transferred to Miami to be closer to his girlfriend, but they broke up. So now he's just,
Oof.
I don't know why he went to Miami, but it is Miami, so I keep mad him for that. This is a shocker. I'm gonna pick Miami over Notre Dame. This is in Miami. I don't have too many upsets for week 1. I notoriously hate Notre Dame, so I could be a little biased. I just want them to lose. I like Marcus Freeman, though, but I hate your team. But I'm going to take Miami. Monday night, I believe, they're going to beat Notre Dame. Now, for all my degenerate gamblers, I got 10 lays for you. You could do all 10 in a row. You could, mix and match here. I got 10 lines that I kind of like here. I'm going to start off number 1. Texas is favored by 1.5 against Ohio State. So do you think Texas win by 2 points? I definitely think they do. So if you want to win some money, take Texas covering the spread of 1.5. Number 2, this is a team near and dear to my heart. The past 2 years is a wild ride. Watch this team play. We got Coach Prime in his new Colorado Buffaloes. Minus Shador. Minus Travis Hunter.
Put the watch up.
Got to. Perfect timing. They're going against Georgia Tech here. It's Georgia Tech, very good team. You can't sleep on them. But it's just 4.5. I'm not saying Colorado's going to win, but I think they could at least cover 4.5. So I'm going to take Colorado 4.5, and this is in Colorado, I believe. So this is in at Boulder. You know it's going to be packed out as always. All the celebs, Little Wayne, the whole crew, they all going to be there. Number 3, we have Auburn going up against Baylor. I'm going to take them the 2.5. Auburn as some really nice recruits, one of the best wide receivers in the country in Cam Coleman. Um, then quarterback, they have Jackson Arnold, formerly of Oklahoma. He transferred, didn't have the greatest year at Oklahoma, but I do like Auburn. I think they're on the rise. I think they could steal one there against the Baylor Bears. So 2.5 for Auburn. And we got Utah versus UCLA. Now, Nico, I can't pronounce his last name, the guy that played for Tennessee. That random drive for NIL money, transferred, left him high and dry, went back to California where he's from. So I'm gonna take the Utah 5.5. Utah had a rough year last year, decimated by injuries. The head coach, this is his last year before he retires. They also have the brother of Zach Wilson on Utah. You know I love me some Zach Wilson, even though he will not be playing today unless there's some unforeseen injury. They have a very dynamic quarterback in Utah. They got a brother and he can run that ball. Hopefully, he survives in Utah. I'm praying for you, brother. Also, I had to do that.
He's gonna be out there with Ace Bailey trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
They're gonna be one of the 2-mans down there in Utah. Number 5, we got Florida State and Alabama. I'm gonna take Florida State. Alabama's favored by 13.5. But I don't see Florida State losing by 2 touchdowns. So I'm going to take Florida State 13.5. This is in Alabama. So we'll see how it goes. Alabama also has a new starting quarterback. They got, I think it's Ty Simpson. Really good quarterback. He was a 5-star recruit. He can sling that ball. I expect a bounce back from Alabama as long as you got Ryan Williams. So I think it's 18 at this point now. Probably second best receiver in the nation. If he's 17 and did what he did last year, I only expect more things from that guy. That is one generational talent there. So give me a Florida State 13.5. They just can't lose by 2 touchdowns. There's no way. Number 6, just to Clemson money line against LSU. No spreads for this one. They got South Carolina covering the spread 7.5. Miami money line just against Notre Dame. We got North Carolina. This is Bill Belichick's debut. I think he's going to cover the 3.5. I believe in Bill, the greatest coach of all time. And then we got Hawaii, 17.5 against who are they playing again? They're playing Arizona. Hawaii actually beat Stanford. It was a really good game. Hawaii's quarterback is the most decorated 7-on-7 quarterback of all time. Michael Eugenio. The man is a wizard. If you know anything about high school football, from Bishop Gorman all the way down there in Vegas, second best team in the nation when it comes to high school football. They are a powerhouse, but give me Hawaii at 17.5. That was all my picks. Now you guys can do all 10 if you really want to, roll the dice and, be able to retire just off of 1 week. Good luck to you. Like I said, just mix and match some of those, and I guarantee you're going to win some money. That is my picks for week 1.
I need you to send me a picture of those because I'm going to run them, and we're going to report back on Sunday and talk about how this went.
Hey, please do, because I'm going to do one parlay with all 10. I'm riding with my picks.
Hell yeah!
I'm
gonna put 20 on it. I'm gonna put
20 on it.
I'm putting 20 on it.
Have you placed the bet already or not yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, I was wondering what the odds were. I was wanting to see how much we stood.
How much the payout would be?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's got to be. I mean, 10 leg. 10 leg,
$20.
We're gonna wind up being able to afford those Canada Goose coats a lot sooner. Toast taking us to the promised land.
I got you.
Yo, speaking of Bill Belichick, did you see that he and his girlfriend are trademarking Gold Digger, and they plan on releasing a lot of it was they want to release like merch, like Gold Digger merch.
Wow. Jamie Foxx and Kanye gotta be pissed.
Right, dog, for real.
That's funny.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That girl is
Well,
smart though.
she
I gotta
is.
give it
So
to her.
yeah.
They want to make jewelry and keychains and
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
gold digger jewelry. That's the biggest walking red flag I've ever seen in my life. Hey, girl, what's that? Oh, this is the new gold digger. Nope. All right, bye.
Nope. Yep.
Oh, poor Bill.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
know. The world's smallest violin. I'm crying for him.
I mean, he just
Hey,
want to coach football, man.
I think he wants to do more than coach football.
Yeah, no kidding.
He wants to connect with the youth still.
Oh boy.
Oh
This is how
god.
he's gonna get intact with the younger generation right here.
Yep,
I don't know about
she's
that one.
she's teaching them the new words.
Yeah.
Imagine hearing Bill Belichick talking about Riz and Aura.
Oh my god.
Attaboy, Bill.
What you guys think you got Riz out there? You guys think he's gonna be they're gonna be like,
Oh,
Coach,
God.
what?
Toph, are you placing that right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Oh shit, okay.
I'm
I
happy
want
for
to
you
know
guys
what
here in a second.
Oh my goodness.
I want to know what the $20 turns into payday wise.
I'll do the dollar out of the $20 one because even a dollar would get you a decent amount of money, probably over 100.
I want to know what the
I'm
20
gonna guess like
looks
probably
like.
like 150. 20 is
Off the
probably like
$1?
in the thousands. Yeah, 10 legs. Yeah,
Oh.
definitely.
Hey, Toph's about to retire us by the time this season ends.
That's usually the goal of football season. I like to hit at least
Now-
one big one.
Now you got to tell us, how often do you wind up actually hitting these big bets?
Big ones
When you
never.
do-
I'm still here, so that should tell you something.
He's
That
like, I'm
should
on
be
your
the
show,
answer right there.
motherfucker.
All right, Toph is saying he is not.
Unfortunately.
He said, take these bets at your own risk.
To do all 10, yeah. There's actually one I came really close to last year.
We did say explicit.
But I did
content warning
not
at the
cash
start.
out early in the last one lost, so I just watched
Oof.
my money just dwindle down to like $5, and it was like
Oh.
over 1,500.
Oh man, I'd be sick.
That's a feels bad moment.
All because I listened to my homie at work. I said, usually, I cash out. He said, nah, you got a little ride. I said, okay. And I just watched it all crumble. And I was like, you know what? I can't get mad at nobody but myself here. So I gotta
have
hold
really
that
bad.
one.
I have really bad luck if I feel like I either cash out and then it hits, or I don't cash out and
Hey.
it doesn't hit.
Even if you cash out, you're gonna win you something.
You could not lose it all, I guess. But
In the words of Denzel Washington, I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
the
It might
realest
not be my
quote, man.
dignity, but oh man.
Okay, here we go. I got it here.
Yep.
$20 will get you $12,550 if you put 20 on it.
Stop.
$1 get you $627. There you go, Kyle.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
Then if you got that no sweat bet, even if you lose, you're gonna get refunded something. So go and throw that $20 on there, fellas. Late entry. Come on.
If we win, you'll never know, but there will be signs. When you see us all,
Might have a new
in
little
here,
backdrop and everything.
next
Some new
Wednesday, we all
graphics.
got the new
Yeah.
Canada Goose on.
I'm rocking a chain that says free dirt.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
like, yeah. Got
That's
grills.
funny.
I'm just like,
Kyle gets
man.
money. Kyle's gonna get money and just go straight ignorant.
Yeah.
Open our good Canada Goose jackets and you're getting a chain and grills.
Hey, FanDuel, DraftKings, Caesar Sportsbook, hit us up. Come on now.
Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way. All 6 of you.
Promo code late entry.
Yes.
Like,
Promo
subscribe.
code late entry. We need that.
Comment.
We need that, bro.
Facts. Facts.
Oh man.
Oh, you
Let us make this make sense.
you got anything else for us, Toph?
I don't know if you're prepared, but we could do our Jackson Dart debate if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Or we could save it for the next one.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's save that for because
Okay.
next Wednesday will be the day before football starts.
Okay, that's a good one.
I think that'd be a perfect way to kick that off.
Okay.
Everybody got some type of way they feel about Jackson Dart. Don't forget to tune in to the ultimate debate.
Yep. All right.
Yo.
Toph, you got a I'll do disrespect for us?
I do, man. I tell you, I just came up with mine today. This is actually, he's been a part of our All Due Disrespect on the other side. This one, I'm gonna defend my man.
Oh God.
If you guys have not had a chance to watch the Netflix special of Jerry Jones, you got to do it. It has been an amazing show so far. Now I understand why the way that he is. And you know what? Every bad thing said about Jerry Jones, I'm taking it all back. Taking it all back. So my all due disrespect is everybody back in 1989 that shunned that country bumpkin that came from Arkansas and said, "You're the one that fired Tom Landry. You're the one that stripped America's team away from America's team." In a short amount of time, he built that Cowboys dynasty. So all due disrespect to all of Dallas from 1989 to 1992. Y'all got to hold that.
Is Toph.
Go ahead. Watch this show. He's a genius.
Hey, all right. If we're talking about 4 years, sure, he did a good job. But let's talk about the last 40.
You're saying 30. He's a genius for what? Jerry Jones
he was a genius back then. He might be senile now, but back then he's a genius.
His whole legacy is having Jimmy Johnson build a team, win with the team, get fucking ego butthurt over Jimmy Johnson, fire Jimmy Johnson. He wins one more ring with Jimmy Johnson's team and never wins again. That's your genius?
See, you can jump to conclusions here. Until you watch the show.
Is that not facts?
There you go again. You got to realize what the Cowboys were before he bought them. They are the most. To buy the Cowboys, you had to, you had to win every single lottery known to man. The amount of power that he has, how the NFL is afraid of Jerry Jones. Let's look at this. Just in terms of their jersey sales. Every other team has to split that. Cowboys are the only team that control all of that revenue. This is all because of him. The NFL tried to sue this man. He countersued and said, "If you sue me, I'm going to sue you right back for $750 million. He said, "I'm going to take every dollar that you own." So he might be crazy now, but back in his young days, hey, he was moving. He was making moves. I got to respect that.
He did say 1989
I did.
1992.
See? We jumped to conclusions about
today.
Put
it in a very, but
he's washed today. But back in his young days, yeah, he was a problem.
All I'm saying is imagine if he hadn't fired Jimmy Johnson and still was winning rings.
Hey, he did. He owned up to it though.
So here's where my whole beef is with him. And I actually made this comparison last week. We talked about the Lakers versus the Cowboys. The Cowboys could have been the Lakers and the Celtics if Jerry Jones knew how to treat people and made that shit a place that the stars would want to keep coming, and the coaching was good and kept Jimmy Johnson. They might have ran off more. They might be looked at like the Celtics and like the Lakers. And Dr. Buss with the Lakers, he knew how to do that, how to keep it all together. Jerry Jones let his ego get in the way, and that's why I don't respect him the same way as the rest of them. Is he an absolute great businessman and he's made some great moves? Yes. Is his franchise the most valuable in, like, I think the world? Yep. Or maybe only some soccer teams? Yes. But when it comes down to his whole thing is business. Jerry wants the Cowboys financially to do well, but the rings, which the players pay for, are not getting won. And that's where my issue is with him. Are we in business? Or are we in sports? Or are we in both? You can do both, but he's just focused on business.
Like I said, I'm riding with Jerry Jones. I don't care what you got to say. my glorious King Jerry Jones. Hey, Jerry. Do you, Jerry?
Glorious King Jerry Jones.
Yep. Glorious King.
From a Falcons fan.
Hey, dude,
exactly.
Not freaking Falcons fan, everyone.
You know what you sound like calling Jerry Jones? A glorious king?
Uncle Ruckus.
I was gonna ask you, have you ever seen Django?
Yes.
Remember Samuel L. Jackson's character?
Steven. Yep. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
Because you like Samuel L. Jackson's character.
I mean, I like everybody's character in that. Leo,
Oh yeah,
Steven,
Django's
Jamie,
fire. Django
everybody.
is so fire.
Django is fire.
He said him.
Yeah, I mean, I yes, I understand that Jerry has done a lot of good things with that, but
Like you just gotta watch it. I look at
Yeah,
Jerry
well-
different light after that.
Hey,
He
we'll
risked
see,
it all.
bro.
I can respect that.
I'm rethinking. I'm rethinking putting my dollar down. Just after. No, I'm kidding.
Jerry Jones would have put everything he owned down
Yeah,
in
he-
the parlay. And that's why he's got the Cowboys. He's a straight shooter. He's a gambler. That's why he's at where he's at.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God.
I
I'm on
love
my
it.
Jerry
Yeah,
Jones
you're not
art for
wrong.
the rest
You're
of
not
this year.
wrong. I ain't sitting on my high horse over here. I'm wearing a freaking Anzalone t-shirt. I ain't got shit to say. Hey,
I don't know.
Jerry
Next
Jones in his
Wednesday, when we
bag,
go
man.
live, y'all don't see me here. You know what happened.
You put the full
he got
20 down.
recruited.
I'm buying me a team.
Hey. All right, Kyle, you're all due disrespect.
Yes, sir. So, Jason McIntyre was filling in for Colin Cowherd this week, and he did what every national media head does right now, and he put the Lions down. So, as a man that bleeds that Honolulu blue and drinks the blue Kool-Aid every year, I got to come out here and defend him. It didn't bother me when he talked about how our Super Bowl window was over because everybody does that. It didn't bother me how he said, oh, they lost their OC and their DC, and that's going to be a big problem. Everybody does that. What bothered me was that this son of a gun, keeping it family friendly for you, Spence, I got you. This son of a gun said, who? The specific, look at
There it goes.
their defensive players. I'm gone.
I'm
gone.
keeping it family friendly.
There he goes. He's gone. Look at their defense. All right. I'll let it go. I'm sorry to all the viewers. You didn't deserve that from me. I'm sorry. I've been doing a decent job the whole episode, and I just had to go.
As soon as the Lions came up, it all went down the window.
Yeah. I lost my spot in my notes, and it was all over. Anyways,
that's a
so
true fan.
what he said was, look at this defense. Who the bleep are these guys? G's were cooked. All of those were things like right in a row that he said about our defense. And all I got to say is Aiden Hutchinson, Jay Curb, Brian Branch, Aleem once he's back, DJ Reader, Anzo right here. Pay that man. Jack Campbell, Terrion Arnold, Amik Robertson, who held up Justin Jefferson for freaking 60 snaps last year and held him to nothing in those two games. I mean, what do you mean? Who the bleep are these people? That is absolutely asinine for you to even suggest that the Lions defense is taking that big of a backslide and that we don't actually have talent back there. We have two of the top 5 safeties in the league, in my opinion. So I want to hear if you guys have a different take on this, but like to me, this was just, and I get everybody being down on us right now, and we haven't accomplished anything. We're still trying to prove ourselves as Lions and Lions fans. But what the hell is that take?
Toph, you're the non-homer here. Why don't you take this one?
I mean, window closing, I think that's a bit of a stretch, but I do think losing both coordinators, you saw that happen to the Eagles early the year. They won the Super Bowl, and while you pushing that off, you saw what happened.
I've been
That
saying
team
the
fell
same thing.
apart completely.
I
Been
understand.
saying the exact same
They
thing.
started out good, and then it all came back down. You had a head coach, Nick Sirianni, he was about to get fired. Players, not on the same page. Coordinators are a really, really big deal. But you could see some quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, he's had the same head coach, same coordinator throughout his whole career. That is a really big part. Coaching matters. Not just like basketball. You go out there with, LeBron James and he carries, your sorry garbage team to the playoffs. Football takes fully 11 people on all three phases. You can't just have one best player, Barry Sanders, carry your team and you're gonna win. So I'm not saying that they're gonna, go 0-17, but a step back, yeah, that's realistic. You know, 'cause you don't know how the players are going to react. Some players are coming back off an injury, so yeah, so I do think a step back. We've all said the Lions will take a step back. Now I don't think that the Super Bowl window's closed, but I do think you're going to take a step back. You got to see how the new coordinators react. The players buy in. It's just realistic.
I agree with that take completely, but the thing that I hang my hat on that's different about Detroit versus the Eagles, I know that Nick Sirianni has a pulse on that team, but Dan Campbell has a pulse going all through the front office and all through everything that happens in that building, like goes through Dan Campbell essentially, and everything that he does and is about and that love of football that he has, that is unmatched, I think, to what the Eagles were going. I just think, I don't know, there's something different about this head coach that I think is going to make it okay for us this year. We might not win the Super Bowl. That's a crapshoot every year. I don't know. But he counted us out of the playoffs in this take. Like, he was just, I should have probably explained that a little more too. The big thing that rubbed me the wrong way was him saying we have no one on defense. But he also said, like, we won't even make the playoffs. And he talked about our road schedule. That's another thing that I know is tough. But there's something different about this team and the way they play. And these defensive players, I think, are what's going to get us through this season, because the shift from defensive coordinator was a lot smaller than OC. We might not see Jared Goff go for 40 touchdowns this year, but I think he's going to be smart with the football like he always is. And we're going to find a way to squeak out wins, because that's just what we've done when Dan Campbell's been our head coach for at least the last 2.5, 3 years.
All I'm going to add to this is because I think both of you make good points, but all I'm going to say is this, because I keep talking to Lions fan myself. Everybody keeps being like, yeah, the coordinators weren't that big of a deal. We got Dan Campbell. We're going to find out this year if this is right or if it's wrong. And I'm waiting to see, because everybody's been yapping. The Lions have no fear. Everyone I talk to, no fear. Oh, we didn't need Ben Johnson. We didn't need Aaron Glenn. Okay. Okay. We're going to find out.
I don't know if it's we didn't need, but
we're going to see
we
how
filled the replacement is what I believe.
We're going to see how, yeah, I mean, I hear you, but what I also know, to Toph's point, is the fact that the Eagles went to a Super Bowl and lost those coordinators and the shit fell apart. We haven't been to a Super Bowl yet, and Dan Campbell is responsible for losing us our chance to go to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
No.
Yeah. That Super Bowl loss.
That's realistic.
That Super Bowl, or that loss to the Niners when we were up. Everything that we have right now in the Lions is because of Dan Campbell and his culture that he's built. But a spade is a spade, and he also cost us a trip to the Super Bowl. So we're going to see what happens when it's just him and his new coordinators and not the coordinators he had before. Because you had a defensive coordinator that was making shit shake with 22 injured people, and they were still a competitive defense. And you had an offensive coordinator that was calling up the most crazy, bizarre, and splendid offensive plays you've ever seen before. And they're both gone. So,
but they have
everybody
to work.
that's
like, it's not like he's going to jump back in with Caleb and their offense is going to be as good as the Lions were last year either. Like, they have to work through the players, and the players have to understand that level of like disguise and play calling, and Jared has to learn that level of calling it off, and seeing the coverage. So he can call the play, but there were plenty of times that Ben was calling the play 9 times through the game, and Jared didn't call it until that 9th time, because he had to keep pushing that play off because the coverage wasn't right. And that's on Jared and the players that continued to execute an audible off of that. So our offense is run way better than, like, I guarantee you Chicago's will be all year, regardless of Ben Johnson, because of what Ben Johnson taught this offense. and our offense hasn't changed, and the scheme hasn't changed. So maybe we
How are you
lose
gonna
2
say?
games to the
How are you gonna
Bears,
say the
but
scheme didn't change and we lost the offensive coordinator? That's
I
the
mean,
person
I
that
don't
comes up
think
with the
it's that
scheme.
different. I mean, it's a little different. He altered it. Johnny Moe altered it, but he didn't rewrite the script. He is running with what worked, and he's writing in his own stuff.
Okay,
He's
so then
taking
the
a
guy,
book that
so
was
then one of our division rivals knows what that scheme is.
sure. You got to stop it.
I'm
I mean, NFL plays aren't that deep. It's about disguising and making it look different and making it do this and that. So that's what it's about. And yeah,
you
Ben
don't,
Johnson's great at that, but the offense also needs to be able to execute that on every single piece of the offense, all 11 players. And the Bears, I don't know, are ready for that yet.
we're gonna see. I Nothing would make me happier than the Lions having success, but like I said, I'm apprehensive.
All
I'm
right.
cautiously optimistic, and we're gonna see. And then
You
if
watch too
it
much
doesn't
Colin
go
Coward. That's what it is.
if it doesn't go well, we're gonna come out here and I'm gonna be the first one on your ass. What about Dan Campbell?
Mm-hmm. I can't
We're gonna
wait.
see.
Shout out Pete. He said Dad Campbell. That's my dad. Sorry,
Hey,
Dad.
all I know is that I think we had planned this already about having Precious come back, the Green Bay fan,
Yep.
Oh
after
yeah.
week 1. If they lose, you're in for a long night, brother. Because
I
I'm gonna
can't
just
wait.
sit back and just
I
toast
can't
with
believe
fucking
you're putting
Precious
that
going.
out there. What kind of a fan are you? We're gonna win that game.
I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to win that game.
Yeah, you
I'll
calling
be
out his
sitting there right there in my
fandom?
jersey.
I
You
am
can say
calling out
it.
his fandom.
I'm objective.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Uh, my all due disrespect for this week is myself. And I would like to tell you guys a little story about my flight home last week. Um, so I think I told you guys before, my flights were delayed by several hours. I finally get to the airport, got a new flight. Um, I haven't flown very much in my life, so I still don't know what you can and can't bring on planes with you. I had 2 cans of energy drinks in my bag. I was like, all right, I don't know if I can bring them or not. We're gonna see. So look, everything starts off smooth. I I get there. I'm in Traverse City. There's basically no one at this airport. There's a very small airport, very small population. I get there. There's nobody in line for TSA. I walk right up there. She's talking to me. We're cool. I get my good to go. I go through the over to where they check the bags and check you. First of all, I don't know how to put my hands up at the right time. They talking to me and my hands up, down, up, down. I'm like, all right. Finally get through that. I'm looking like, where is my bag? My bag has now been pulled off to the side. I'm like, all right. Can I get that? They're like, no, we got to check this bag. So, so TSA guy pulls me aside, comes over, snapping the fucking latex gloves on like a proctologist. He's like, all right, is anything going to be inside this bag that's going to poke me or something? I was like, no. I was like, he was like, okay, well. So he opens it up, gets in there. It's my 2 energy drinks. He was like, okay, you can't bring these on the plane with you. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure. He was like, all right, so you got several options. He's like, you can toss them here, or you can go down there and you can finish them or drink them or whatever. I'm like, okay, can I leave my bag up here with you guys and then just come back up when I'm done? He's like, no, you got to take the bag with you. He's like, what'll happen is I carry the tray with your bag. I escort you down out of TSA back to the lobby. I'm like, okay, it seems extra as fuck, but all right. So I get this. I'm like, all right, I'm not about to toss these drinks. I want to drink one of them right now. I'm not going to drink 200 drinks, but I'll drink one. So I go down there. I got my dad chaperoning me down the little walkway away. We get down there. I'm like, all right. So I find a little table. There's like a vending machine over there. Place for me to plug my phone in.
Shotgun that bitch.
I'm posted up. I'm chilling. I got like an hour till my flight takes off. So I'm sitting there on my phone. I'm texting Kyle about reworking the plans for last Wednesday's live. I'm like, all right. The stress of me having to get to the airport and all the flight delays is finally worn off. I'm relaxing now. Now that I'm relaxing, my stomach is moving. I got to use the bathroom. I'm at the airport by myself. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll leave all my shit over here. And the bathroom's right across the hallway, right? So I go over to the bathroom. I leave my stuff there. I'm like, you know what? I'm in an airport. There's cameras everywhere. No one's going to take my shit. I'm in the bathroom. I'm doing my thing in the bathroom, right? I'm in there probably about 10 minutes. I have this thought. I'm like,
that's typical for Spencer. Don't worry. That's
hey, not too much on me. I'm already my own all due disrespect. I'm sitting there thinking, like, you know what's crazy? I feel like I've heard people talking before about, like, if you see a bag at an airport just by its fucking self, you should report that. And I'm like, that would be fucked up. I'm sure I'll be all right. I finished my business, right? I've probably been in the. I'm in no rush. I'm the only person in this motherfucker. There's no one else that's coming to the bathroom this whole time. I have time for my flight. I'm on my phone. I probably was in the bathroom for like 20 minutes.
Jeez.
I come out of the bathroom. I am not bullshitting you. I come out of the bathroom. I start walking over to my stuff. There is the lady that checked me in at TSA, and there is a police officer by my bag. I walk over. I'm like, hey, guys. They're like, is this your bag? The cop didn't say anything. The lady from TSA was like, is this your bag? I was like, yeah. She was like, you can't just leave your bag places. I was like, did you want me to bring my bag into the bathroom with me? She was like, yes. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. The cop was like, yeah, like, it's cool. He's like, you know, just since 9/11 and everything, we can't be having. I'm like, yeah, man, I've never heard of fucking 9/11 before.
He's like, this thing happened, you know, you ever heard of it?
You might have heard of it, 2001, some towers. Like, yeah, bro. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, that almost had real consequences. Had I not come out there, if I came out there 2 minutes later, my bag would have been with the cops and I'd have been looking for it, bro.
We'd look at 3 more reels, would have been over.
Bro, it would have been raps. I'd have been looking for my shit everywhere. Excuse me, have you seen the bag with the bomb? I was dropping bombs in the bathroom.
If only you could have told him that.
Yeah, the bomb is not in the bag here. The bomb, you might want to go check in there. I was blowing it up.
I think I forgot to flush. You should go check.
Oh, no, that's nasty.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I'm usually not this guy. You might have got racially profiled. They were like, oh, this guy's bringing too many. No. Let me go. They were like, this guy's bringing across a little too much liquid. All right, he went and chugged it. Okay, respect. Threw out the other one, and then they saw a bag abandoned, and they were like, "We have a 26-year-old black male, approximately 25 to 28, entered the bathroom, duffel bag, separated from him." It's not been 10 minutes. It's not been 10 minutes, people, that this bag has been unattended. We are approaching 15 minutes, people. They like you. Maybe you were poop profile, maybe not racially, but the race started it, and then they kept their eye on you, and they're like,
I just don't know if they knew it was my bag or not. I don't know if they knew it was my bag or not.
Maybe,
like, you know what I mean?
They just saw it unattended for
because the lady who flagged it was the TSA lady who's just sitting up there, just seeing a bag sitting over there. Okay, nobody's there.
Okay,
she said, "Nah."
You giving them the benefit of the doubt when hey, well,
nah, it wasn't. It wasn't my moment to. I couldn't have my soul plane moment. I couldn't sue them and have my own airline. That was just me fucking up. Just me fucking up, leaving my bag unattended. And what's crazy is, like I said, I had the thought, but I was in too deep in the bathroom already. I was like, well, it's out there. I'm not gonna waddle on out and pick it up and bring it back in.
They're gonna think I was in charge of the Boston Marathon in about 5 minutes.
Hey, whoa!
Oh, that's
for all the TSA and Homeland Security agents listening, all it was a shitty story. All right. We good here, gentlemen?
I'm good.
That was a great episode, everybody.
Thank you, everybody in the chat for tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the wild ass comments that you guys left in the chat. We'll be back on. You guys will see our next episode Monday when we post our Sunday night's episode, and then we'll be back here Wednesday for another live episode the day before. It's like Christmas Eve, dog. The day before football. So we will see you guys then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave us some comments, and we will catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.